All right. We are going to get into the main part of your read, Gemini. All right. Gemini. Gemini. An air element. The element of air. Twins. It's funny. There you are. The twins and air. So there it is again. The Ten of Pentacles and the Tower. Alright. It always sounds kind of like made up. Like, oh, this is showing up over and over again. But like, when I do tarot readings, cards really do show up over and over again. And then I'll like look at the deck, because I'm like, oh, it's probably just me, like I'm probably just like imagining things. I'll look at the deck, like, and I'll be like, oh my gosh, wait, there's actually a lot of cards that like didn't show up. It's so weird. It's so weird. Anyways. Okay. Yeah, there's definitely a pure energy. And I don't know who it is. It might be you. I don't think it's you. I'm not saying you're not pure. Who is this pure? What is this pure energy? And what does it have to do with the Gemini's life? Okay. This person that we're talking about, they were, and I already said this once, they were very romantic. Okay? And they didn't want things to end with you. You know, they wanted to be with you. They really did. They wanted it all with you. Just so you know. They really wanted it all. You could have had it all. Alright, I'm gonna use my cat tarot deck. Gemini. Tell us more for the Gemini out there. That needs to hear something. Messages for Gemini. You tired? Messages for Gemini. It needs to be you two. Like just you two. Like you two need to spend some time together. Because nothing is moving forward. You guys are just messing around, not getting anywhere. I like this tarot deck. Gemini. Yeah, you guys may have been playing games with each other, but you really actually liked each other. Like you may not have been being honest with each other about the way you feel. And someone's like basically kind of like just not giving love anymore. Why? Why isn't this person giving love anymore? Okay. why Gemini and this person aren't giving love to each other anymore. I don't know why. I'm not sure why. Perhaps somebody has a different, like they want to do something else. That could be very possible. And they just aren't really like looking for love right now. But there's someone very spiritual like in this energy, or maybe this could be a spirit guide that's showing up. Like it's very like a pure energy is like making itself really present. Somebody's like hungry, or somebody's hungry right now. Oh, okay. Alright, I'm gonna get some oracle cards. Tell me more about this King of Cups and this Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. I don't know, like, maybe you might even be with this person now. Whatever person you're dealing with, it was like very romantic. It was like divine is the best way that I can put it. Like I'm just angel of balance. First chakra, which is like your root chakra. So like if your root chakra is aligned with somebody else's root chakra, you have a really good chance of like progressing, because that's like the foundation of everything. Is your root. God, there's just so many angels. Like I'm just seeing a lot of angels in this. It's very angelic energy. Okay, what else do we got? For Gemini. Okay. Tell me more about Gemini. Gemini. Okay, you're starting new. Like this doesn't have to do with the relationship. But like something that you're going through is like causing you to feel like more high vibration. Perhaps this person doesn't really support that high vibration that you're trying to move into. Yeah. That could be the reason why. Like perhaps this had like a time limit on it. Yeah, it's like you guys felt like there was obviously a connection here. And it felt divine, and honestly, I think it was divine, but I think that, well, I already told you, I just said that, so you don't need to hear me say it again. You want to have some fun. You want to okay, when people say travel, like to me, I'm always like, okay, like get a backpack, or like go road tripping and stuff. It's like, that's not the kind of travel like you're trying to do. Like you're trying to like, you want to like mind travel. Like in your like imagination. And new environments like stimulate that. But that's not what it's about. It's not like the location necessarily. Like you want to stimulate your imagination. Yeah. That was a terrible shuffle. Get back in there where you belong. Tell me more about Gemini's new regenerative energy. Dang. Yeah, you are still attached to this person. Perhaps because like your root chakras are very, like you created your root chakras together somehow. Like you guys had like a very similar experience. So like you just met and you were like, oh my gosh, like I know you, because you guys had super similar experiences. But like it's time to like part ways, and it feels like you cannot get away from this person. And perhaps that's what's causing the anxiety, is the fact that you feel like you can't get away from this person. Yeah, you're like feeling super artsy. Like you just want to be all up in your imagination. I mean, Geminis have really good imaginations in general. I like this deck for you. Gosh, it's just such artsy energy. I just want to like break you away from this person. Like I feel like you could potentially be feeling trapped. Like one of you, I haven't got the trapped card necessarily, but like it's like you just kind of want to cut ties, you know, and because this has perhaps been really heavy for you. You just want to be in your imaginary state, like and you just keep going round and round with this person. So I really want to get off of this person right now. And just get more into... Okay. Gemini. Air sign. The Lovers. Yeah, okay, so you really are in this space where you want to move up the chakras now. Like you've mastered probably the root chakra, like you probably mastered your sacral chakra, you probably mastered your solar, like you want to get into the higher chakras now, right now, and perhaps like this person isn't, like it's not really, you guys aren't aligned in the higher states. Like, you might be aligned in, like, lower states, but, like, you might not be aligned... Okay, in the higher states, I understand. Gemini. That's so funny. It's something to do with your chakras. Like I said, like, in, like, divine energy... You know, like there's like a pure energy, like angels and chakras and stuff. Goodness gracious. Maybe you just... You just kind of want to start new. I'm going to split this because I don't like when it's... Beep beep. One more time. I can be very root chakra person, so it makes it hard for me to like get in. I can get into the higher chakras, but like it's not my natural like state because I have a lot of earth in my energy, and not a lot of air. So, but Gemini is an air sign, so like we need to get some air up in this bitch. I should have like a fan on or something, like more air, like mental, whoa, whoa, whoa. It's just so funny, like this person was just so romantic, and it made you feel super romantic, like perhaps like you, like, I don't really really know much about Geminis, actually. Like, I feel like Geminis are pretty romantic, to be quite honest with you. But I also don't know a lot of girl Geminis. Actually, I do. And they're pretty romantic. I feel like perhaps the men aren't as romantic as the female Geminis. Yeah, there's just a lot of healing energies. There's like this healing. It's like you're kind of in between healing and also being attached, perhaps, to this like really romantic person. But you have to remember that like you're really focused on something right now, and when you're really focused on something, you think that that thing is everything. Okay? Like, you think that this person or this relationship is everything, and it's not. And it's so fucking hard. Like, it's so fucking hard because it's just so hard. But it's really interesting as well, because when you move on from that person and you no longer like care that much about them, like in a romantic way, like you might be like, oh, you know, you're cool, but like when you do that, you're like, I can't believe I was that caught up in that person, you know, like you're like, that was so, like, it was so small-minded of me. And I think that's why I'm getting so many like imagination cards, because it's like you need to let your imagination just flow. Like, just let your imagination do the work. Like, do not waste time on this like obsession with romance. That's kind of what I'm getting right now. Like, you are very, very talented, extremely talented. I've gotten the Magician like 3 times. Like, you are a very, very talented person. Gemini, air sign of the world. Like, keep working on what, like, your craft, you know? Keep working on it. Okay, there's too many. I like these cards too. It's so insane. Like, sometimes I buy random decks that I'm like, these are just going to be really shitty. But I'm going to buy them anyways, like, because, like, they're, you know, like, honestly, this deck, I think, was, like, a random, like, Barnes & Noble one, like, where they have those little miniature books. And I just bought it because I was, like, collecting tarot decks at the time. And same with this cat deck. Like, it was on that website. What is it called? Wish. I'm sure some of you guys know what Wish is. And I was like, you don't have high expectations when you order from there. But now I'm like, oh my god, this is seriously one of my favorite decks. Like, I really like it. And then I got this one from Wish as well, and I also really like it. And then I got this from, like, this silly little, like, Barnes & Noble. It's kind of like gift section, like, not gag gifts, but it's like not something you would actually buy, like, for like a real thing. Like, it's like miniature things. I don't know how to explain it, but like some of my best decks are seriously like from the random ass places. Okay, I am going to tell a story right now. I feel like you're moving on. You're moving into like a different cycle. Like you're past, like, wherever you are, like you've passed all of the hard things. Like, you're moving on. Like, you need to understand that this cycle is over. And you just need to start a new beginning. So I kind of just want to use different cards. I really like these for you. I don't like telling the same story over and over again. I need more decks. I also need to look up what chop wood means, because I've gotten this card once before and I don't understand. Have I done this one? I'm hot as hell. Oh yeah, I like this one for you too. Okay. Alright, Gemini. Twins. Air. You need to be careful what you attract. Yep. Yeah, you need to be really careful what you attract, because not everybody might have like the same intentions that you have. It doesn't mean the intentions are bad. It's just they may not have like the same intentions. Like, you really need to be in like your angel energy, and that's good. Like, that's gonna be what gives you like victory, essentially, like when you're in your pure energy. That could mean being single, honestly. Yeah, honestly, like, being single, sometimes it's better. Like, this society gets so caught up in relationships, it's kind of disgusting, to be quite honest with you. Like, where the fuck is the emphasis on community and friends? Like, where is the emphasis in society on that? There is none. There's no emphasis on society and healthy relationships. It's all about love. And it's kind of ridiculous. Because to me, this looks binding. These contracts that we have are very binding. And I feel like community is kind of like, that to me is expansion. So I think you really need to get in touch with community as opposed to like these love situations, perhaps. I see a lot of divine energy in your zone. But you're still attached to something. That's kind of the issue, is that you're still like attached. You're like still, yeah, it's like you can't really go through the gate to the next step. And so like sometimes this does help. Sometimes just resting and just like rest and rejuvenation, that's what this says. It's backwards, so it doesn't really help you. But, you know, sometimes that can just, you know, start you fresh. But yeah, so I'm just gonna get like maybe another message or two for you. Oh god, it's just, I'm getting some divinity. And it has nothing to do with love. It has nothing to do with romance. Perhaps you've been like, what? I think you kind of like drama. Do you like fucking your life up, Gemini? Is it fun for you? There's nothing wrong with that. But it's a little, you know, I'm like not one to judge, because honestly I think that this world puts way too much emphasis, I feel like I already said that sentence, on like right and wrong, good and bad, and it's like, who decides what's good and what's bad? Like, who? Because I'm getting some like immature vibes, but like, why is that bad? Like, why is being immature bad? Because like there's a lot of positive sides to being immature as well. You know, like it's this free like energy, like no worries. Like, why is everything so freaking serious? You know? And that's kind of like the vibes that I'm getting. It's like super playful and not very serious. Like, you're just not in a serious mood right now. You're in a very, like, jokey, not like joking mood, but, like, it's not that serious, you know? Not that big of a deal. Alright, I'm having fun, so I'm going to do one more deck, but then I'm leaving. You have some sort of wish that you want to fulfill. I have a feeling, what does this wish have to do with? Has to do with money. Like being like a badass bitch. Maybe you want a man with money. Maybe you don't. Maybe you're like sick of these guys and all their fucking romance, and you're like, dude, where's the guys with the money? Like, I'm ready. Like, all these knights need to go. We need, like, it's almost like, I think you want somebody a little more mature, maybe. But still fun. And still romantic. You want it all, basically. You know, and yeah, you want to feel, yeah, okay. Alright, Gemini, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.